Hello, hello, hello. This is Mr. Hartranft coming from the West Babylon Junior High School. Today we're going to create a tutorial for creating a TinkerCAD jet, an F-22 fighter jet. Now you can also follow along on the video that I shared with you on Google Classroom. That's HL Mod Tech, and you can follow this, or you can follow the HL Mod Tech site, or you can watch both. Okay, so let's begin. Now you should have previously favorited the fin that we are going to be using, but if you didn't do that, you can do search and type in the word swept or sweep, and you will get this fin, and you can just favorite it by clicking the white star and turning it into a gold star. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that over, and then I'm going to duplicate that and then pull one off to the side because you're going to need two. Okay, so let's start with the first one. We're going to bring this in. Let's zoom in on this. Okay, and this is going to be changed. We're going to change the shape of this using the sweep angle. Now, the sweep angle is in the menu that pops up when you select this. You may or may not see this if you're working on your Chromebook. You may have to scroll the menu down, and if for some reason you can't get to it, just leave it to the sweep angle that it is. You don't have to change it, but preferably going to change the sweep angle to 10, and then we're going to rotate this 90 degrees. And once we rotate it 90 degrees, we're going to go ahead and tilt it 22.5 degrees. Once we do that, we're going to Control D, and then holding the Shift key down, we're going to use the nudge feature, which is using the arrows, and I'm going to nudge it over. And then I'm going to select the mirror feature, and I'm just going to mirror it so that they're facing each other. And now that I look at it, it looks like it probably should go out another maybe 5 clicks. So without holding the Shift key, I'm going to use the arrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And to me, that looks better. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a box around both so that I can select it. I'm going to change the color to gray, which is the color of our jet. And then I'm going to group it so that now we pick it up and they both move together. Okay. Now we're going to make the wing. Okay, so we're going to bring over another fin, the one that we copied. We're going to rotate it 90 degrees or negative 90, either way. And then we're going to turn it over on its side. We're going to do that 90. And now we have it floating up on the work plane. So we want to bring that down by hitting the D key. So bring that down to the work plane. We're going to change the dimensions to 50 from left to right. And we're going to change the dimensions in the back to 40. Now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and Control D again to duplicate. And then we're going to use the mirror feature to take the duplicate and have it facing the opposite direction. And once again, holding down the Shift key, we're going to nudge over our second fin or wing now so that they now match up against each other. The HL Mod Tech does it a little different in the video using the work plane and bringing the work plane over. But this will get you the same thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and group that, and then we will change that to gray as well. Now what we have here is a front wing, and we're going to also need this same shape for the rear wing, only it's going to be smaller. So we're going to go ahead and Control D to duplicate. We're going to pull that back away. And now we're going to go and change the dimensions from 100 down to 60. And we're going to make this back number 30.